Hey guys, I'm back with another quick little video. I just finished my jewelry. I have allergies right now really bad. I just finished my jewelry video, my jewelry haul. I just wanted to talk about some stuff. Let me not say a million times in this video though, but sometimes I do that. So, I was wanting to talk about like weight loss and stuff like that. So I started basically a diet-ish thingy. I mean, not really a diet per se, but back in October. So my starting weight was like 344. But at one point last year, I did get up to maybe 347, 348. I know I was getting close to 350, and I was like terrified, and it was like horrible. And I mean, my meds were still getting regulated and all that, and I was like, it felt so impossible to get the weight off. But finally, I just decided in October I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try. And basically the month of October I did like the 1 meal a day, I guess you'd call it an intermittent fasting. I haven't really done any research about that, but I just limited myself to one big meal a day. And other than that, I had like a little 50-calorie thing of applesauce, but I couldn't think of what it was, or sugar-free pudding, or a yogurt that was like around 100 calories type of thing. So that was it. I'd have those, and then my one big meal, which was like dinner. And all I drink is water. I'm still like, and I don't drink sodas. I don't often. I mean, guess I have a weak spot for Coca-Cola. That is my favorite. But I've always limited that. Like, I've been on and off soda since I was like 18, and I went on my first diet. So that was like a million years ago. Oh my God, it's like 20 years ago. I'm 38. That feels like forever ago. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, when I was 18, I went on my first diet, like ever. Like, I didn't diet in junior high or high school or none of that. I was like, nah, it's okay. And I lost like 80 pounds. So that was pretty cool. I got a lot of confidence and all that. But then my family treated me like crap, and it wasn't good enough for them. And they're like, you need to lose more, you need to lose more, you need to lose more. And I was like, screw y'all, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. I'm gonna do me. So that ended that diet. But over the years, it's been like a yo-yo, and on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off, and like, oh. So now I'm like, I got to like a point where I was just like feeling really, really crappy and miserable and uncomfortable, and there were just like certain things that I couldn't do, and it's like, it's not fun. Like, just being able to cut your toenails, for God's sake, it's like, you gotta be able to do that. But I was so scared I didn't want to get any higher, so I was like, I gotta do something. So November and December were harder for me, just because those are hard months in general, not because I have family and I'm going to eat and all this, because I don't, it's me and my husband, that's it. I don't have any family or any real friends or anything like that, so there was no like family gatherings or family eating. I mean, I cooked Christmas dinner and I cooked Thanksgiving dinner, and that was it. It was like, enough for dinner and enough for like leftovers once or twice. The nothing too crazy. I will say, I did pretty good for the desserts for Christmas. I know it's like a waste and everything, but I ended up throwing most of the leftovers away of the desserts, which is good. Instead of me and my husband having eaten all of them, we threw away a lot, which I hate wasting. I really do. I'm like, no, I could have frozen it, yes, but I didn't. So what I did was I took a pink cake mix, I guess a strawberry cake mix, and some strawberry frosting and pink pudding mix, and I made like different things out of them. Out of just that one box, one frosting, one pudding, I made like little pudding parfaits and little Oh yes, and a cookie mix, sugar cookie mix. Made little sandwich cookies. I made cupcakes. I made cake pops. I made, what else did I make? Goodness. Oh yes, fudge. So I made like all these different things, but just like small amounts of each thing because it was like one of each. So yeah, but it was like a lot of work and everything tasted good, but we got burnt out on that stuff. I was like, ugh. I still have the cake pops because I froze those right away. And that was the first time I ever made cake pops. They came out pretty good. But yeah, they've been still sitting in the freezer. We haven't touched them. We got burnt out on that stuff, so yeah, I just chucked all of it, all the rest of it that we had left over after a week. Figured it's not good anymore after that long sitting in the refrigerator. If I had frozen it would have been better, but again, I knew we were going to get burnt out on that stuff because again, there's only two of us, so it was like whatever. So eating for the holidays wasn't a big weight challenge for me. I did lose 14 pounds in October, but November and December I stayed flat, like no loss, but luckily no gain because, obviously there were some eating days that were bad, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, but yeah, there was still, I stayed the same, which I'm happy, it's like, it's not a failure. I didn't gain back the weight that I lost, so I'm proud of myself. But November and December is when my depression really, really, really hits hard because my birthday is really hard. The holidays are really hard. December is when I lost my baby back when I was like 31. So that's like literally the week before Christmas. I had my miscarriage, so that sucks so much. So every year it's really, really hard during that time. And all I want to do is binge. Like, you just want to binge eat when that depression hits. Like, that's bad. I don't think I binge ate. That's not even a word. I don't think I binge ate that badly. I might have a couple of times, like on really bad days, but I didn't. Too crazy. Obviously, I didn't gain any weight, so I didn't do too bad. But I don't know. There were days on and off in both months that were kind of difficult for me. I know that it's just that's how it is every year. And now January's come, and I'm kind of back on track. I have my little mini challenge that I'm doing this month of no sodas. I have had half of a wine cooler once and then another wine cooler, or I don't know if it's a wine cooler. It's a mixed berry margarita type of drink. This will be my third one in January, not today, because I don't drink that much. Like maybe half of one of those or the whole bottle, but typically only half. Yeah, but I'm not counting those against me just because I really don't drink very often. That's actually more just those 3 in the past 2 weeks is like more than I drink normally. There were a couple of days I just had a hard time and like just wanted to chill. But yeah, since Coca-Cola is my weak spot, I decided no Coca-Cola in the month of January. Not even diet. Like, I don't really care for diet, but no diet sodas, no regular sodas, just no sodas. I've been drinking a lot of water, which I normally do anyways. Usually when I do have soda, I only have it on the weekends. But yeah, I'm not doing soda at all this month. And my next challenge I'm thinking about doing is the whole30, which I've been doing a little research on it, and it sounds doable. Like, I wouldn't be able to do anything like keto because it's like a lifetime thing, and you have to eliminate a lot of stuff. And plus, I can't do the full fat, like, hardcore lots of fat like that, that would, I couldn't even imagine. That would hurt my stomach so bad. I just can't tolerate that, so that would not be a good diet for me. But the Whole30, it sounds really cool. Like, I mean, unfortunately, I don't like to eat a lot of vegetables. I'm like really picky when it comes to certain foods. Like I'll eat a salad. Salad is fine. As long as there's like something crunchy in there. I have an issue with textures. Like I will not eat like raw vegetables unless it's like a salad again. No raw tomatoes, but cooked tomatoes is fine. Cooked like onions and green peppers, and that's fine. Cooked carrots, like it just depends on what it's in. I won't eat that stuff raw though. Just or even just plain steamed. And no, cheese or butter doesn't help it either. I'm not like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna eat my broccoli, but I'm gonna smother it in butter and cheese. No, I can't. Although I'll eat broccoli and like stir fry, like, you know, with the chicken or the beef or whatever, and the sauce. That's typically okay. Sometimes I'll pick around it, but sometimes I'll eat it. I like the head of the broccoli more. I don't care for the stem part. It's gross. I'm so picky though. I wish I liked veggies more. And the Whole30 would be a bit easier for me. But I'm thinking of doing it half like green smoothie, half, you know, half actual like food. That way I'll still get my veggies in because I'll just mix them in my smoothies. And I did the green smoothie thing a couple of years ago. We were like actually following the green smoothie plan, like signed up for it and everything, and was following it each week and stuff. And then I got to the week where you had to add oatmeal to it or oats or whatever, and it was just gross. I couldn't tolerate that, and then we ended up quitting. So I think we got a good like 2 weeks in, but then yeah, no, I can't do the oats. It was gross. I don't like that. But yeah, I want to go back to maybe adding some green smoothies to my diet because that adds like extra veggies without having to like actually eat them or sort of mixed in there with fruit and stuff. And that's one thing I like about the Whole30 is you're allowed fruit. You're even allowed potatoes. Oh my goodness. But no corn. I mean, I love corn. That's my veggie right there is corn. But you're allowed potatoes. It said all kinds of potatoes, at least a couple of different thingies that I've read about the Whole30. I was going to order a book and then I had it in my cart on Amazon and then somebody swiped it before I could because it was like one of the used books, but I couldn't think of the word. So I didn't end up getting it and I didn't want to pay the little bit more. It wasn't that much more. Honestly, there's so much information just on the internet that I don't even know if I need the book or not. So I've done clean eating diet or clean eating, not really a diet, but yeah, I've done clean eating before, and I felt a lot better doing that too because you don't eat the processed crud and all that stuff. It was just like, ugh. So that's why I'm thinking that I might be able to handle this one, the Whole30, and again, it's only 30 days, so that in and of itself seems like it's doable for me. I know you're supposed to like start fresh or start on day one again if you end up messing up, but there's no way I'm gonna do that. If I mess up, I'm gonna be like, okay, I messed up, I'm gonna get back on it the next day or whatever, or next meal, but I'm not starting on day one again. And I will be full on honest. I will chart my journey and everything on here. I'll be honest if I mess up, but I don't think 1 or 2 mess ups is gonna like ruin the whole process or whatever, but I'm gonna try my best not to mess up. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that's like out there. If I do, I'm not gonna start on day 1 again. It's just not gonna happen. But hopefully that'll kickstart some stuff, and I'll see some results. And it's almost like 5 in the morning. I haven't been to bed yet, so that's another thing I need to do is work on my sleep schedule because I'm all over the place on that. Like, ugh. At least though, I've been not sleeping as many hours as I used to. I used to have to like sleep 10 to 12 hours just to, function. And I've been doing like maybe 8 hours, which is a lot better. So occasionally I'll sleep 10 if I got like 6 the night before, which happened the other day. So yeah. But I'm not sure when I'm going to be starting the whole30 yet. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I'm gonna be going to sleep after this. I'm doing more research on it. I want to have a menu plan, a shopping list, menu schedule type of thing. I don't know. I want to have all that like planned out, written out, and all that before I actually decide to start it and go to the store and get the stuff, and then, get everything prepped and ready. And so I will keep y'all updated as to when I start that. Other than that, I have been doing weekly weigh-ins on video, but haven't posted them yet. I was thinking about like saving them up and doing like the weekly weigh-in for the month or something like that. I don't know, but I'm gonna play around with that and figure out what I want to do with it. But I think I'm doing pretty good with sodas right now, and I've also been working out a little bit. Not like hardcore working. I can't do anything real strenuous. I have like hernia. I get spasms really easily. I have MS. I have lots of things. So I did start out in October just with, I think, 10 minutes of workout. I did, the first day I tried to work out, I don't even know how many minutes, but I overdid it and went into spasms for like 3 days. So I was like, okay, well, I can't do that, so I'm going to limit myself now. So I decided I'm going to limit it to 10 minutes. And then I did that for a while, and then I gradually increased it to 1 minute, another 2 minutes, another 3 minutes, and now I'm at 15 minutes. And I seem to be okay at that, where I'm not having any problems with spasms or anything. And I do feel a lot better. It's like less pain and stuff because I'm like getting my body moving and stretching. And it's really simple exercises. I'm just like walking in place and different little, thingies that I've seen on exercise videos and stuff. It's my own thing. I'm not like following, a routine or anything. It's just I do little things here and there. And as long as I'm keeping active for that 15 minutes. And I also have an elliptical that I can only do like 1 minute on right now. Like at one point I was able to do like 3 miles back when I was 280. So I would like to get back to that point. That would be awesome. But right now I can only do 1 minute, and then my left leg starts throbbing. Before like 5 minutes or so, my sciatic nerve would hurt, but now, like just at 1 minute, my left leg just starts throbbing and pain my upper leg. So that's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll slowly get that back up too and see if I can do longer gradually and, get that going. And, I don't know, I was thinking about I bit my tongue. I was thinking about videotaping some of my little exercises too, and eventually, maybe put a video of progress of that too. I don't know. My goal is to be under 200 by the time I'm 40. My birthday is November 23rd, and I will be 40. November 23rd, 2020. So have a little less than 2 years, and I did the math, and I think it comes out to 1 point something pounds a week, or 1.6 pounds a week, I think. I don't know. I wrote it down somewhere. I have no idea where it is. I'd have to do it all over again. But I have not been under 200 since probably elementary school, because I remember being in 5th or 6th grade and weighing at 200 pounds. And then high school graduation, I was about 330. which is about what I'm at now. Well, I'm a little less than 320 something, kind of in there. And I went down to 250. Yeah, 250 when I was 18. But when I got older, my lowest weight was 280. So I would love to go below that. That would be really cool. So one of my first goals is to get under 280, which would be really freaking awesome. But my big goal is to get under 200 and take a road trip to Lake Washington State, not DC. I want to go along California and Oregon and up to Washington. I don't know. I thought that would be like a really cool road trip. Be really fun. See things, and that way I have a lot more energy to be able to do a lot more stuff and do all the things. So I don't know. I thought that would be like a really fun reward for myself if I get there. I mean, not saying I won't do that trip if I don't get there, but I'm hoping I get as close to there, if not there, as I can, so that I have the more energy and I can actually be more active and do more things and all that. So hopefully I'll get there. All I can do is try my best. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess that's really all for now. I'll try to keep y'all updated on my progress and everything. And I think that I'm going to stick with it this time, hopefully. I mean, with how scary it got when I was close to 350, I was like, I didn't want to get any higher than that. And it's just so easy to, just, oh yeah, let's go eat that, and let's do that. And no, right now I'm not counting calories. I'm not doing anything crazy like that. I mean, not that it's crazy, but again, it's real simple right now. I'm only doing one thing at a time. Like October, I added exercises and I'm continuing with that. And now January, I'm doing the 30-day or no sodas in January type of thing. I'm trying to like snack less. I mean, that's one of my big things is snacking too. So yeah, eventually I'll probably do a cycle where I am counting calories or weighing stuff or doing all that. But right now I just need to take one step at a time, do one thing at a time, because doing all that at once, I know I would fail. So I think slowly like adding one thing or eliminating one thing seems to be more realistic for me, and it seems to be working. So far so good. I mean, typically losing that only like 15-20 pounds, I wouldn't keep it off. I mean, it's been what, 3.5 months, and I've kept it off, plus lost a little bit more, so that's actually really good. So I'm proud of myself. So I didn't just go and gain it back right away, especially during the holidays, which is the scariest part or scariest time or whatever. So I'm happy. I'm also very tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and go to bed, guys, because I'm falling asleep over here. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Bye.